So if you understand this properly, then you understand that there is nothing in this world to go after. There is nothing that you can get and satisfy. You cannot satisfy yourself. You cannot fulfill. Right? This is something that you need to understand. You need to comprehend. Then you understand. When you understand that, I will just bring up a karmasthana at the same time. Asa samuduraki rupayen nopirena, kana samuduraki shabdayen nopirena, nasaya samuduraki gandhayen nopirena, diva samuduraki rasayen nopirena, kaya samuduraki pottabbayen nopirena, mana samuduraki dhammayen nopirena, lokaya samuduraki asadayen nopirena, lokaya samuduraki asadayen nopirena. So this is a good karmasthana. If you understand this, you cannot fulfill, is the gist of the karmasthana. You cannot fulfill the eye with visions. The same. You cannot fulfill the ears with the sounds. So if you understand, then you can concentrate. There is nothing. There is no asada in the world. There is no point in going looking for asada. You will feel like you got some asada if you had some desires, likes in there, created in your mind. And once it's gone, you are like, oh, it's like a bottomless bucket. There's nothing is filled. What happened? You try to fulfill it today, but tomorrow you want it again. What happened to yesterday? What happened to the movies you watched all this time? So same thing, right? So that is that. So another thing you need to understand is this. Not everyone can understand this. That is also something that you need to understand, right? There are people who can understand this and people who will stop the journey of samsara. And we try to, when we understand this, we try to tell everyone, we try to convince everyone, this is how it is, stop the journey of samsara. It's not going to work. Tathagata Vahansa tried and he failed to do it. Not everyone will understand this. That is how it is. That is also a truth. So it's no point trying to force anyone. So if you understand, just walk the path, and then if there are people who want to go in this path, they will come to you. They will come and listen to you. They will ask questions. Right? I'm not doing anything by force. I'm not forcing anyone to come listen to this. You guys do it because you want to do it. So then I explain what I know. So that is how this should work. Because initially when you understand this, you want to give it to everyone. You understand, oh my God, there is nothing like this. We have to give it to everyone. But that is the mentality that comes to your mind, to anyone's mind, when you first understand. But after some time you realize, no, it is not easy to give it to everyone. Not everyone is in the same mood. And also, something that you need to understand is, when Tathagata Vahanse, in a previous life, he was Jyotipala Manavaka. And then when it was Kashyapa Buddha, it was a previous Buddha, right? And Gatikara Brahmana was trying to take Jyotipala Manavaka to make him understand this. But he couldn't, because he was the one who was going to become Lord Buddha next. So there are things like that we don't know. There might be a person that who's going to become the chief disciple next, in the next with the next Buddha. So we don't know, so we shouldn't be forcing. This is the other thing, right? And there are some people who do not have enough merits, who can't walk the path. It's too late for them, or they haven't got the paramita to walk the path. For example, Chundasukara was right next to Jetavanarame. He was the neighbor. But Tathagata Vahāsē never went to explain Dhamma to him. And this is something important that you need to understand. When Chundasukara was crying, when he was dying, he was crying aloud, and everyone could hear. And then Ananda Thero was asking Tathagata Vahāsē, can we please go and do some Dhamma discourse to him, so that he will reduce the suffering. And then Tathagata Vahāsē said, no, I am not going to do any discourses to him, because if I do, he will go to a worse place than where he is supposed to go by doing more sins. Because if Tathagata Vahāsē went to him, he would be angry, and he would be blaming Tathagata Vahāsē, and he would even say things that he shouldn't be saying to Tathagata Vahāsē, and as a result he might end up in a worse place. So Tathagata Vahāsē saw this, so hence why he didn't go and try to explain. He avoided going Pindapāte, going for alms in some cities. For example, King Supabuddha's area. Supabuddha is his father-in-law. He didn't go there because his father-in-law was very angry, because he believed that something unfair happened to his daughter. So he was not happy with Tathagata Vahāsē. He ended up in hell. But Tathagata Vahāsē didn't want to make him go to a worse hell, so he avoided going to his area.